Hello everyone, I'm Miss Willow. You can also call me Amber. I'm a digital artist, fantasy gamer, story writer, and occasional animator. It really depends. I need to make sure that the Twitch stream works, you guys can hear me and all, my microphone's all working and acting good. And that should be awesome. 46 follows, guys. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me, and it means so much to me. I just want to give a personal, wonderful, and huge heartfelt thank you to all of you, because this journey has only been 7 days for me on Twitch, and honestly, all the support and help means so much, and I am loving it here. It is amazing. And if you happen to be from the future and maybe watching this stream on YouTube, my goodness, thank you for your support as well. Thank you so much. Let me make sure my volume's working. Okay, it is. Yay, Stream Elements is working. Okay. Yes, I'm now live. Wonderful, guys. I have a new, what do you call it? I have a new layout. I spent some time yesterday making a whole new layout. Have a little portfolio thing in the corner, the bottom corner, where my artwork is going to be flashing by. Somehow it's not playing all of them that I wanted, so I had to hand pick some. Tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow, it might be different. So, have fun looking at some of my art examples on the portfolio section. Hello, Hyper! Thank you for all the hype. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad to see you. How are you doing today? Hopefully good. My morning has been alright so far. Pretty nice. I'm excited to start streaming. Glad to see your smiling face. Thank you so much. And I hope that you're smiling as well. Smiling is a good, smiley, happy thing. So, I have this new border. Hello, Deleted Memes! Welcome to the stream! Yay, you joined! Hello! How are you doing? Good to see so many people here today. Thank you, guys. Hello! All the wonderful little, emotes are so adorable. Awesome! I'm just going through, before I show some of the artwork, I'm going through talking a little bit about my new border. I have Miss Willow in the corner facing towards the artwork. She's looking at it. She's like, this right here, guys, is what we're watching. And it used to go to a picture that you might see scroll by on the portfolio side, of her trying to do, like, falconry with a phoenix. Super fun, from a story that I wrote. And in the top corner, you have peeking little Lord Bjorn the Lion. He's adorable. I love his character. Right in the center of the screen here. Does my drawing pen work, or do I need to restart this? Okay, it does. Thank goodness. This is Bobbles the Griffin. He's a tiny little book-loving nerd. He's a tiny, tiny little griffin. Wears a spotted bow tie. He's just the sweetest thing. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, Deleted Memes says your art looks so good. Thank you! Thank you, that means a lot. I love drawing. Hello, IndoBuild! Hello, I'm so good to see you! Wow, hello everybody. It is awesome. I'm just starting by talking a little bit about my border, showing off some of the artworks that I'm proud of. So I'm talking about little Bobbles the Griffin here. He's like one of my favorite drawings. I love this. He's got the most adorable belly button too, and little cute paws. I love it. So next picture is a drawing that I made of my Dragon King character, Augustine. He has... He's a goof. He's a goofball. I love King Augustine. He sometimes is drawn very stern. He's the oldest time, thousands of years old, if someone were to ask. Yes, Grandpa Dragon. Yep, last time we were talking about that. He's practically the sweet old grandpa of the entire kingdom. Everybody loves him, but he's gotta put on this stern face so that other kingdoms that want to attack don't mess with him. But he's just the sweetest guy. So I drew him here with his copper glasses and his wavy beard, and it's kind of like a honeycomb texture in the background that just really doesn't turn out like honeycomb. So I'm not good at patterns. So that is him. If you guys have any ideas of something I should draw today, let me know. This is Primrose the Griffin. This one lives more in, like, the tropical biomes. She is a gorgeous, very proud of her feathers. She even has some cute little tufts of blue feathers in the back of her head. and she's spotted kind of like a leopard, but she's super duper proud of her mane, and she loves, like, having fun, drinking cute, like, pineapple juices and stuff on the beach, loves all things fruit. She's just adorable. So that's Primrose. Then I have Dimitri Jest. His name has it's kind of like, I don't know what the word is, but Dimitri, D, and Jest, J. He's a DJ dragon, if you caught on to that. He's pretty much the sea dragon of the sea, and he has special powers where disco lights, like, come out of his eyes. Everybody took him for granted. Nobody thought his power was, like, useful to the ocean, but he showed them the art and creativity and his skill with magical songs is much greater than that at times. So he got himself a following of sea creatures. His fish are his best friends and most supportive fans. Hello, Voice TV! Welcome! welcome! Indo says the tropics seem wonderful in this world. Oh, they for sure are. It's kind of like a world like Earth. There's many different biomes, different places, but it's practically infinite. I would call it more of a non-physical realm, and more of like a dream world that Ferndale is, but so everything's possible. Next, we have a red blazing dragon. I think it's the first digital art that I made using, like, streaming on Twitch. So this was pretty fun. I ended up drawing a red dragon with a lot of stripes. He's just like he's slinking around, he's exploring, he's sneaking up on something. The little story that I had for him was that he had been cooped up in his cave his whole life, never understanding that there was a world outside of it. So the moment he explores outside of the world, waiting for him is this beautiful sunset, and he's just so excited to spend every day now outside of the cave exploring the world. So you can see his kind of, like, curious, enthusiastic and determined facial expression. I drew this yesterday. It is a green wispy dragon. He's got, like, the big whiskers, little red beard, and this is one of the first dragons that I draw without big furry mane, so that was a big stretch for me, not drawing something with a lot of fur. Very difficult, very new, very not used to, I'm not oriented with that sort of thing, but I am very proud of it. So, you know me with the pastel backgrounds with the color and the light coming from one side. I feel like I could have blurred it a little bit, but I have some more that I wanted to show. Just a little bit more, and then I can get into drawing. Let me see. What is a good one? You might see some things here on the side. A bunch of dragon sketches. Yeah, so I decided one day I wanted to, just have fun doodling. I might do that today. I might doodle. But this is a doodle page. I did, like, wings, snake dragon in the corners, like a cobra with the big, what do you call that, the hood? I don't know if it's called that. But I have a whole bunch of different dragons here. I like the grumpy one sticking out his tongue. He's adorable. Did you show the goddess of hugs? Oh, Serpent Cat. Oh, good morning, by the way. Hello, welcome to the stream. But that is an awesome idea. If you like all things fluffy, adorable, pink, and goofy, I have the dragon to show you. This is Ivy. She's the goddess of hugs and warmth, and she's just the biggest cuddly teddy bear of a dragon that you've probably ever seen. I love her. So she's also really sweet. I love this character. She's an OC that I made hoping that I could put her in a story soon, but I've been very low on stories lately, so I do want to get to making, like, a chapter of that. Maybe I could be reading some of the short chapters out loud for some of the future streams. I would love that. Feel free to let me know what you think of that idea. If you guys want to hear me read stories that I write out loud, that would be awesome. Let me know what you think of that idea. I can probably add Ivy and some of these new characters into their own little tales. I love story writing. Not an avid reader. I recently just got a couple books, like the original How to Train Your Dragon. Never read it before, but it seems really nice. Like, before the movie, I'm not a big reader, and it's kind of difficult for me to read, like, long things, and especially, like, small chapter book type stuff. Like, I used to have, like, a little bookmark that I would slide down so that I didn't lose my place. But, super not that into reading. I do need to practice that a little bit. But I do love writing, that's for sure. But when I read my stories, I stutter a little bit, so you might notice that if I'm reading off a script, I might reread a sentence every here and there. It embarrasses me a little bit, but I don't think any of you guys really mind. But yeah, oh my gosh, 7 viewers. Hello everyone, welcome! Consider following, have fun, and I'm just gonna have a nice time maybe drawing, and you can enjoy as well. Maybe grab a snack, invite some friends. I've got my snacks here. I've got candy ready. And of course, water. Gotta stay hydrated. Okay, time for a new canvas. Lovely, let me put the candies over here. I got like Lifesavers and Skittles and a candy cane. Whole amazing candy cane. Wonder why that's in my candy bin. Hello, Wamadraw, welcome! So glad to see you, hello! Hope you're doing well today. I just got done showing a little bit of my artwork and some of my characters, getting excited again about story writing. So that is something that I'm definitely considering doing here now, but I need to figure out some way of doing it. I need some, like, background that's like a book. I used to have an animation that I made where the book flipped pages and the pictures appeared for my stories. That was super cool, but that's on YouTube. Very fun stuff. I was always a big fan of writing, and I was describing how I'm not an avid reader. A lot of you guys, I hear, like, there's these series like Warriors. I read like 1 or 2 books ever. But apparently there's a flabbergasting amount of those books, and some people read all of them. I am like, I can't even imagine reading and being like invested in a series that long. Oh my gosh. But it seems awesome. Could you draw something about the colder areas of the world? That's a really cool idea. Perhaps I could start off with an Arctic fox. How does that sound? Arctic fox, jumping in the snow, having fun, maybe curled up. That seems kind of like colder. Maybe today isn't going to be about dragons, but more about fun little new things. I'm already starting off with a blue color, so it definitely fits. I gotta have little swirlies in here of different colors. A little bit of like a, what do you call it? Little darker blues in here. A little bit of purple. I'm trying to think of a background that's going to emphasize like an Arctic theme, because that does sound like a good idea. Thank you. I like that. Oh wow, 9 people watching. Hello everyone. Hope you enjoy. Have fun. That is important. Having fun is good. There's too little smiles in the world nowadays. I love to bring a smile to people's face. So if I can bring a smile to your face, feel free to let me know. Makes me super happy. There is not enough happiness in the world, I feel. So, like, I feel like there's not enough, like, smiling faces. I want people to smile and be happy and wholesome and amazingly happy. There we go. Background is complete. Time for me to now work on some sketches. I gotta make this really cute. So Arctic fox. Oh, Indo says your streams always make me happy. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. That makes me so happy to know. Oh man, when I'm having a down day, just going and watching my favorite YouTuber and seeing their enthusiasm and excitement for whatever work they're doing, or Twitch streamer in that case, but I've only been here for 7 days, so can't say I really watch enough of them. Man, seeing their enthusiasm sometimes just lifts my moods. So I know exactly how that feels, and I love to be able to have the power of doing that as well for other people who need, like, cheering up and friendship and happiness. Because friendship, happiness, and cheering up's a very important part of, you know, All those smiley happy things. Can't be ignoring those smiley happy moments. There we go. How's this face look? I need him to be super extra fluffy. Super extra fluffy really works well. Maybe a little bit pointy nose. I'm just kind of sketching this out so that I can have a really clean, nicer line art. And then, oh wow, 10 viewers! Wow, hello guys! Well, I'm shocked. I am shocked. Hello guys, so good to see you. If you don't know much about me yet, I am Miss Willow, but you can also call me Amber. I am a digital artist. I have been drawing digitally for, I would say, almost a decade, and I have been creating art my whole life outside of that. But I also love doing things like creating fantasy gaming content, Minecraft. I love building and exploring and having fun with like modded worlds. So if you're interested in stuff like that too, awesome place. I also love writing poetry, and especially turning those poems into music. On my YouTube channel, I have for a while a section for my songs, and I used to write little songs and sing them. I do want to improve with that occasionally, so you might notice me sing little jingles here and there, just to be funny and cute sometimes. Alrighty, gotta have the little whiskers. Not only cats have whiskers, lots of mammals have whiskers. Whiskers are important. Gotta get around in the dark, you know? And especially, like, I'm imagining, like, Arctic and the places that are, like, super dark all the time. Oh, man. This fox is gonna have to have cute little eyes and lots of big whiskers. Whiskery poos. Oh, no, legacy pen? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, the legacy pen makes me so mad. I accidentally click it. I've never understood the legacy pen. It makes me super upset, and I try to avoid it at all costs. It is my arch nemesis enemy, and it... Do any of you guys know what the legacy pen's for? Because I do not like it whatsoever. If other people used it in their art and I didn't know, I'd probably love it. But I just never understood the appeal. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Oh, this face. He's gotta have little, like, wispy things on the top of his ears, you know. The lighting could come from the auroras. Oh, that's a neat point, Indo. I like that. Oh, I was saying that I wanted to practice drawing that for a little while. Maybe this would be a neat opportunity. I'll have to think about that. That's a good point. Here, I'm gonna have, like, the paws, like, jumping. Oh my gosh. I'm not used to drawing different, like, poses, so this is very out of my comfort zone and awesome. There we go. I can have, like, the fluffy furs and, like, all the awesome, like, the little shoulders, and he can be kind of, like, jumping around, being so cute. Oh, that's amazing! Oh, I love this! Now I need to figure out how the back legs are gonna go. So if he's gonna be jumping, I want his perspective to be in the back, maybe the tail, kind of very thick, very puffy. Puffy things are cute. Everybody should agree. I love fluffy, puffy things. The back legs, oh my goodness. There we go. How does this look? It's definitely interesting. I definitely don't draw like this very usually. So there's that. I kind of like it. Amazing? Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm a little bit iffy, but you know me. The artist is always their biggest critic. Their critiques are always the highest, I assume. So you guys are probably actually liking this when I'm like, looks a little funky. But you know what? Funky can be good. Funky's cute sometimes. Release the funky into the artwork. I must release the funkiness. Funkiness is always jazzy. Okay. I gotta have the little paws like this. I'm not used to drawing full body creatures, so I really do feel like jumping out of my comfort zone like this can definitely be good. I really do like that. So what I think just needs a little bit of work is the shape of the knees. I really just didn't like the shape of the knees. That was practically the one problem I didn't really like. So fixing that, I can probably move forward from this, like, so much easier. Little toe beans. There we go. How's the toe beans? They're very scribbly, but I like scribbly. Scribbly can be good, because when you zoom out of the scribbly, it looks intentional. Smaller is better when using not a lot of details, because I always felt like when you zoom out of something, this looks very messy to me. If I zoom out of it enough, it looks very detailed. I always really thought that added an extra oomph to the artwork, and that I really do like. There we go. Zooming in time. Gotta have... Oh, the shoulder blade should be emphasized a little bit. Seems fair. A little bit of fluffies on the belly. The tail fluffs are just floating in the air, so I need to work harder on this. There we go. Maybe layers. Just little scrappy lines can assume a different layer, so just a couple lines like this can assume a fur texture, and I do really like that in some cases. I'll do a mixture of like fur like that going into lines, because it's a way around doing so much detail that actually looks pretty good in the end. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching, by the way. I'm having so much fun. I love drawing new things. If you guys have any Arctic or snow-related draws that you would like me to practice, throw them in the chat. No problem. Throw them in the chat. I would love to hear some suggestions. I love getting suggestions because I usually don't think about a lot of the things that you guys mention, and it actually improves my artwork by leaps and bounds when I practice something that I'm not really accustomed to. So I do like that, but I do want to make the eyeballs more emphasized. They've got to be bigger and cuter, When Miss Willow draws cute, she goes big or goes home. I'm not going home today, so I've got to have the cute big eyes. Big emphasis, big emphasis. Very nice. Little bits of lines coming down the sides, very wonderful. Oh, I have been anticipating this stream today for so long. I am very excited. Very, 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 very excited, I've got to say. So thank you guys so much for all the support. I am loving it. I am loving being here. I am only a week into Twitch. Some of you guys probably know that already. But this is I never expected I would have so much fun here as I am. I have been meeting so many amazing artists and being able to see how other people interact and have fun here. And it's just such a creative, amazing thing that I didn't think I would ever experience. So, for all you artists out there, my goodness, keep up your great work with your craft. Keep enjoying drawing, enjoy it, and it should never be a stressful thing. It should never be a chore. It's an amazing aspect of humanity, and I love it. So I always tell myself, no matter how far along I'd ever get with my drawings or commissions or this and that, please never, Miss Willow, think of it as a chore and get disappointed and wake up every morning being like, oh, I've got to do this again. No, no, no. Art started as a hobby. Art is always a hobby. It is an amazing part of life that should be cherished and not abused. Alrighty. Cute little fox. There we go. I love having little fox drawing. I'm gonna put a little Miss Willow right there. Any other suggestions for some sketches? I've got a lot of room here. I was thinking, so this looks like a very cute Arctic fox, but if I drew an Arctic wolf, it would be very similar looking. Perhaps I could have more of like a, I don't know, masculine looking wolf in a sense, have a different shaped face, a little bit sterner. You know how it is. That probably made a sound. That is just my candy bag. Alrighty. Here we go. New layer. I want to have like a very grumpy character along with the very cute, like bubbly, happy-go-lucky one. So this is going to probably be like a very stern wolf. Very, like, I'm in charge of the pack. Don't you ever mess with me kind of attitude. Yeah, he's got to have, like, this steely glare. I guess today is all about the tundra, the Arctic biomes, snowy places, forests, and drawing things out of my comfort zone. So, if I could, like, think of how to draw this, it would be great, because I am going off of, like, nothing right now. I usually never, ever look at a reference, so it can very be difficult for me to draw something like a new animal. But actually, I feel like this is turning out quite well. Sometimes I draw an animal that I'm so not used to making for a very long time, and or the first time ever drawing something, and I try not to use a reference, and it just looks like I created some new, like, hyper beast type thing grown in a secret lab somewhere on Mars. It's such a crazy thing. He's gonna have, like, long fur on his cheeks, and a very, very thin, angry face. Again, I am testing this out. It's probably gonna look very questionable. So, bear with... Legacy pen? Oh, you did it again! Legacy pen, don't you dare. Why does it have to be put right next to the eraser? I do not approve. I do not approve. Well, I'm gonna just start with his, like, angry scowl first, so that I can really start to map out the rest of his face, because his grumpy face is gonna be, like, the focal point I want it to be. So doing the focal point first, I think, helps with mapping out where the rest of, like, a facial feature goes, because that is something that I struggle with very, very much so. There we go, that's a little bit better of a shape. I was expecting to have something very different looking, but, you know, I actually kind of like this a little better. It has a lot more characteristic... Excuse me. The marker? I am way too quick with this. I have been clicking on every single brush that I do not want to be, and every brush that I can't stand, or don't even really have good practice using. His whiskers? Again, whiskers. Big deal. I always have thought that the eyes and the mouth are, like, the biggest indicators of emotion in, like, a character drawing. But you can go further than that. Adding whiskers to a character can also show big emotion. Ears, for, like, an animalistic character, can also, depending on how you're positioning them, show a lot of different personality and what they're feeling. Whiskers, too. They can be straight out, they can be droopy and sad, they can be straight back and it's like aerodynamic. There's a lot of different things that I like to experiment with. Whiskers is one of those big ones that always I felt added so much more character to a drawing. So you might notice that a lot of my dragons have whiskers like cats. And people are like, oh, is it a cat dragon? I'm like, no, not necessarily, because lots of creatures have whiskers. I remember when I was little and we got, like, my first bunny, I was, like, I never really thought too hard about whether only cats had whiskers. So, like, we had a dog, and I never, like, she had whiskers. They were kind of shorter, but it never really caught my attention. Oh, wow, the dog has whiskers? But I got the bunny, and I was like, wait, the bunny has whiskers. That's cute. I didn't know that bunnies would have whiskers, too, so that was a big breakthrough. I realized, like, most, if not all mammals, I can't be certain, have whiskers, and I was like, wow, that's actually really cool. Because the stereotype is, like, whiskers go to cats, you draw, like, whiskers on your face, it's, like, cat cosplay. Okay, this wolf is gonna have very small pointy ears. He needs not very big ears to take away from his facial expressionness. And more of a mane. He needs more of a profound mane. His head is a little bit lemon-shaped. Now, I'm not gonna let this wolf have a lemon-shaped head. There we go. He has to be terrifying, but also kind of, like, cartoony at the same time. Alright, fur going in, like, any random direction I also feel looks very good. Much more angry eyebrows. Very nice, very nice. Couple little whiskers up top there. Oh, Serpent Cat, thank you so much! Oh my gosh, your research is amazing. Found this conversation about Legacy Pen is a great tool for fast coloring when you're using the bucket tool. If you have Photoshop, you can blur later on to make it Elias to speed up your work progress. Same as the binary tool. It's basically for pixeling. That's really nice to know because I always was not a fan of how it was all pixely, and I'm like, wait, how? Like, it doesn't even really work with my pressure sensitivity right now. And I need my over 8,000 points of pressure sensitivity tablet to be satisfied. I am so used to that. So anything that's just, like, flat. Wait, how do I art again? How do I art? No idea. I could get the hang of it, but I like things feeling natural, like it's a pencil and a notebook. But I just don't like supporting, like, buying paper all that much, so digital art is more my thing. Definitely by far gotten so used to it that it's easier. He's got a very profound, like, cheekbone structure. Oh my gosh, I'm taking so much time on this wolf. It's a little crazy. I've never really taken the time to make an angry, front-facing wolf creature. He definitely looks mad. He kind of looks like a saber-toothed tiger in a way. He reminded me a little bit of, like, this character I'm thinking of. Like, the shape of his jawline and everything. I've got to emphasize a little bit more of his fur, because just his face can't be the detailed part. I need to have a little bit of detail, like, dripping down the picture a little bit, because, you know, he deserves a little bit more credit for that. He deserves a little bit more detail on his fur. Because his fur on his face is very scraggly, it's very scrunkly. So, he's got to have a very proud mane, a very proud, like, what do you call it? Like, chest of fur. I like that. I like that. He's pretty cool. Oh, maybe he'll have like a big scar or something. That could also be pretty neat. A torn ear, perhaps. He needs to look much more tough and, like, I feel like this actually helps a little bit more. It's a little bit scarier, but it adds a different feeling to the picture that I really think could be helpful. Or else he just looks like a very angry, like, know-it-all. I kind of want him to look angry with experience. I don't know, angry with another pack of wolves because they had so terribly, like, destroyed him. Not a very nice thing. Not a nice thing at all. Terrible thing. But I could actually, you know, it's not that bad of a size. Not that much bigger than the Arctic fox. Yeah, there you go. Like, Arctic wolf, Arctic fox. I have a scarier one, I have a cuter one. So I like a mixture of my artwork. Little more happy-go-lucky on the left side, and angry, terrifying on the right side. What other things are like... Let me see, I need to look at different Arctic creatures. Arctic animals? Polar bear! Oh my gosh, how did I not think of a polar bear? Oh, that's cool. A polar bear. Alright, polar bear is gonna be next. Time to draw a little, I need to think of, like, a shape of the head. It's a little bit, oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting irritated. Sorry, oh my gosh. Don't worry, guys. I'm just thinking. Trying to plan this out. There's a lot of things in my mind. There's gonna be, yep, bear ears. They look fine. The bear ears look fine. This one's a little too big. Don't want it to look like a mouse. There we go. That's very fluffy. The hair should be facing upwards. I think the wolf was more like an up and down, but an upwards facing fur looks nice for the character. This seems fair. This actually seems pretty fair. Alright, I'll see how this goes from now. Goodness gracious. Now he needs a big, thicker, much thicker, cheeks. He's gotta have, like, big, like, adorable cheeks, kind of. But his ears are a little bit more out of place, which, not preferable. But maybe I can fix that. I need to redo the ears a little. Maybe I need to, like, finish drawing the whole face shape first before I start getting into other things. He's gonna be sad. He's gonna have whiskers down. Aww, the cute little guy. Oh, the nose! Oh, gee, the nose. He kind of looks like an otter right now. I gotta have this one, like, really fluffy and cute. So, a long snout. So I'm gonna emphasize the fact that it's a long snout by putting the bump further up on the head. Little lines like so. That's not bad. That's not bad. I actually really like it. He kind of looks like one of those polar bear teddy bears that have, like, the sad mouth that's always, like, the upside down Y kind of. I always feel bad. They always look so sad. I just want to cheer them up. Aw, do you guys feel like the stuffed animals and such are, like, all sad looking? Like, they should all be happy. They should be happy to see you. But here is a nose. Time to draw the nose. Very beautiful. Very nice. Sad little whiskers. Gotta go down the cheek. I mean the chin. Very puffy as well. The puffiness is cute. Oh my gosh. He's gonna have the sad eyes. He's super sad. But he's gotta be cheered up by something. If you guys can think, he just looks like an otter. All I can see is the face of an otter right now. Yeah, I feel like the ears should be, like, down. But he is cute. We've got to cheer him up with something. Someone make up, I want to see in the chat, some kind of a food that you guys think this character might like. It can be like a human food because it's a fantasy world, but what can I do? What can I draw to cheer him up? Because he needs a little, he needs a lift of spirits. He definitely does. Oh, look at that poor little guy. Oh, I'm feeling bad. It's literally just a drawing and I'm feeling bad. Oh no. I feel so bad for him. He needs a hug. Oh, he needs a hug. He really does. Oh my gosh. No. That's too much. That face. Oh. He's gonna be like, he's gonna have his hands like this, kind of cute in front of him. Can you guys, is this being clipped off or no on the video? See, my camera cuts off a bit in order to fit into the screen there. It cuts off a bit of the drawing and, oh look, it looks like Miss Willow is petting him, making him feel better. Oh, that's adorable. That is really cute. He's got to be happier, so he does deserve cute little head pats and cute little things. He needs to smile. He's having a bad winter. Needs a little bit of attention and love. He's lonely. I should draw like a sad little bear, like in his cave. And it should be like snowing outside. He's looking out the window and he's like, I miss my little friends, and he should have, like, pictures of, like, all the songbirds that he's friends with. Maybe he's, like, a really cute, sweet bear who, like, wouldn't hurt a fly, friends with the birds, and all the birds are gone, and he's all lonely. Maybe he lives alone in his den, but that could be so sad! I could totally make a little story like that. And he needs, like, oh, man, he has to entertain him throughout the winter, like a little, like, cuckoo clock with the bird, and he just, like, talks to it, and it never talks back, so he's all sad. That would be the most saddest thing. I can't even explain why I would ever think about something like that. I think of, like, so many art ideas, even if they're, like, cute and sad. But this bear is, like, maybe it'll be this bear. He needs little, like, toe beans, too. Oh, my goodness. He needs a friend. Oh, my gosh. Aw, he's missing his summer buddies. Oh, my gosh. He found a plate of fish? That's a good idea. Thanks. Maybe a plate of fish will help cheer him up. Oh, dear. I think bears are terrifying. I don't like bears. But if they're in artwork and they're cute, maybe. I just need to embrace bears a little bit more because I have so many bear nightmares. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Aww. I just need to have, like, this one cute bear character so that I don't have to, like, fear them so much in my mind. I can imagine the little cutie. He's gonna have a little tiny bear tail sticking out there. Oh, he's precious. What in the world? He's, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I gotta put a little yours truly here, Miss Willow 2022. Is it 2022? Yes, it is. Perfect. I have a job interview tomorrow. Wish me luck. I'm excited. I am so sorry, drawing pen. I did not mean to do that. That was louder than it actually was. My bad. Okay, well, all this cute bear talk is just, like, really Maybe my drawing pen doesn't want to draw the bear anymore because he's sad. But a plate of fish, a little plate of fish can cheer him up. Little cute little gourmet little snack for his winter break. Little cute thing. He got it in the mail. A little fish. Yeah, seems fair. Little cute fish. So maybe he didn't see it yet. Somebody just put it in there and just wanted to cheer him up, and then he'll look and he'll be like, "Oh, fish!" And then he'll forget all his problems. All his loneliness. He can talk to the fish. Alrighty. There we go. Cute little things. Oh, two cute little things. One scraggly, evil-looking thing. The scraggly, evil-looking thing still needs attention, though. But I need to add something. Maybe, like, a deer. Like, deers remind me, like, what do you call them? Reindeer? Reminds me of, like, winter and tundra. And maybe I could have, like, a reindeer with the big horns, snow on top of them. You know what I need to do? I need to draw over the characters really quick. And just kind of, like, shade them in white so that we can see them better, and so it looks like they're snowy furred. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Yeah, that seems very cute. You could kind of imagine that their fur color is very, like, creamy and such. Can you guys see me, or am I, like, totally out of the camera? The sunlight is on the part of my screen where it's hard to see what's happening, but I should scooch this a little bit so that you guys can see me, because I always go out of frame every single time I draw, and I can just imagine how annoying that is to watch, so I'm sorry. I've been trying to get better with that. My setup is just so difficult with, like, my camera and all that I can't figure out a place to put it. Wait, it seems like an easy thing, but really I spend so much time troubleshooting it, and nothing gets better. So I just need to work more centered so that you guys can still see me talk. Because when my face goes all the way out of the camera, like, that's not entertaining. You guys can't even see me. You guys can see, like, the little corner of my hair. I've had that pointed out to me, and I'm like, well, I can't change that. There's nowhere else for my camera to go. One day I'm gonna have to really invest in some kind of, like, a streaming station that has, like, its own little, like, boxed-in cardboard room or something, where I can put up, like, pictures of my artwork in the back, have the camera mounted where I need it to be, and even if it costs a little money, you know, it might be worth it to have, like, a nice quality kind of setup that has, like, a background and everything. Because I've always loved the look of, like, a YouTuber or a streamer who decorates the background of their videos with, like, their own merchandise and stuff, or posters with their artwork examples. Since I'm an artist, I could have posters with my art. And yes, on Patreon, I do have merchandise. You guys can get my artwork on tote bags, different kind of clothing, stickers, cute stuff. So, I've been meaning to order a sample myself, because I want artwork on my bag. I want a sweater with King Augustine and stuff on it. So yeah. That is something that I keep forgetting to mention, and I'm very happy with it. Alrighty, there we go. That looks actually so much better, where I can see the characters over the background. So much nicer. The bear is just so cute. What in the world is happening? What is happening to this world? Why is the bear so cute? Alright, I have room for two or three little more sketches, so I can work with that. I just need to go into the top corner, sketch something out, have fun. I'm thinking like a deer. I was thinking deer a little bit earlier, but it didn't really get drawn yet, because I was sidetracked with many other things. There we go, a deer. Let's see how quickly I can draw the deer. He kind of reminds me of a dragon still already. I'm gonna have that big curve for the, what do you call it, the chest? Gotta have a big emphasis there. There you go, little spots perhaps. It's not too bad. It's really not too bad. I need to have a little bit of like furry fur on the cheeks. That looks like a mouth and I don't want it to. Okay, there we go. Maybe a little difference in fur here. Like, you know how horses have, like, the diamond sometimes? This, like, deer should have, like, kind of a diamond-y thing. Little spots. Yeah, you guys like that? I like this. I like this. When I draw quickly, I don't think about it too much what I'm drawing, and if I don't think about it too much, it ends up looking better than I expect it to. So if I take this, oh yeah, I definitely like the coloring the white under it better now. I can do that, and I can then add the antlers. See, I'm just gonna kind of wing the antlers. I don't want to look at a reference, I just want to have fun with them. So they might be a little bit wonky. That's okay. I'm fine with it being wonky. I'm okay with very uniquely odd antlers. Not all antlers are perfect. Maybe he'll have like magical 2 sets of antlers or something. Oh, that doesn't seem that bad. That really doesn't seem that bad. I kind of like it. I want this to emphasize like a little bit of a fluffy. I want a fluffy texture for the chest. So right here where it bends, I'm going to put some lines kind of like, I was talking a little earlier how you don't have to even connect the fur. It's just putting some lines and curving them indicates that there's fur somewhere without it being like too dynamic. There we go. Deer is completed. Now I can actually color him can't speak. Color him in a little bit. Oh, goodness. So there's a deer. I did him so quickly. Man. One of the things that I love practicing is drawing things really fast, but not so fast that they don't look good. So that's something that I do want to practice a little bit, because I actually really like the deer drawing here. It really isn't bad. The bear and the deer are like my 2 favorites so far. Surprisingly, the Arctic fox in the middle, the cute one, is like probably my least favorite here. I don't know why. I like the more like mature lines that aren't so thick and cute-eyed. Occasionally I love drawing like a cutesy theme, but sometimes I get out of that idea and just kind of like a little bit more of a mature theme. Like, not mature like inappropriate, I mean like mature like, more detailed lines and more like non-cartoony eyes. Wow, that is a loud plane. Oh my goodness. Calm down. Calm down. You don't need to be so dramatic next to my window. Maybe it does. Who am I to judge? Okay. Oh, is this orange flavor? Wait. 5 flavors. Yes, orange! Oh, how fun! I get all excited about the tiniest of things. I think a little weasel slinking like this could be, oh my god. That's cute. That is cute. Oh my gosh, guys. What in the world is happening? The little weasel's adorable. Oh gosh, guys. Who likes, like, ferrets and weasels? I'm not a fan of ferrets. To be honest, I'm not a fan of ferrets. Or really weasels. But I guess this is like a cute drawing. Oh dear me. I love it. I love it so much. I love the little weasel. Oh, it's like one of those Arctic ones. I don't know what they're called. But it's really cute. My goodness. Okay, time to zoom in again. I need the detailing. Because the little weasel thing is adorable. And I need to make it so adorable that, like, nobody can get over how cute it is. Oh my goodness. Maybe without a mouth. I want it to look a little more realistic. With the mouth, it kind of looks too cartoony in a way. Don't know if you guys get what I mean by that, but I feel like that's a detail that makes it very cartoony. Having like a long mouth, like a small one, that still also makes a cartoony look I'm not fond of. What is happening? Ears backwards. There we go. I gotta have the adorable little puffy, very fluffy chest. Little neck fluffies. The neck fluffies are important. Oh, that is so cute. What do you guys think? I love it. I love it. One of the things that I feel like is super important is being excited about your own artwork. Like, I know people critique their own artwork so much that there's a lot of people I see being like, oh, my artwork sucks. Your artwork is so much better. It sucks. And I see people tell other artists, like they start comparing each other. You know, I think that all artwork is good. It's just different. Like, I don't think that artwork is, like, better than other artworks and, like, styles. I just think that they're different. And they appeal to different audiences. And there's been times where people have come to me and they're like, oh my gosh, your artwork's amazing. You probably would hate how I draw dragons or something, or my dragons are awful compared to yours or something. I'm like, no, don't say that. And I look at, like, their work, and some of what they draw, I'm actually, like, super impressed with. It happens all the time. So I feel like coming to the point where you can love your artwork so fully that you understand that you're going to consistently improve and keep improving. Nobody's artwork is perfect. That's a nice point, I feel like, where I can look at my artwork, even looking back at old ones, and saying, oh, wow, I really do like this. It's different than my new ones, but I'm always improving, and I'm gonna appreciate what my skill level and how I drew was back then, because it's still a beautiful thing. And I'm to that point where I get super excited about my drawings, and I get all, like, you'll hear me sometimes be like, oh my gosh, this is so cute, I love it. That's totally not me trying to be egotistical about anything. Or trying to, like, say that, like, oh, my artwork's amazing, and stuff like that. Like, there's no artwork better than mine. Totally not saying that. Because I feel like a lot of artists get embarrassed or don't feel like it's right to verbalize your own excitement for your work. And I feel like if it's done in a non-egotistical or conceited way, it's a very nice thing to feel, to be open with accepting and loving your own artwork. Like it's a nice feeling to not really feel the need to compare yourself. It's just, my artwork is what it is. I love it for what it is. And I know that if I drew this weasel again, I'd probably do far different in ways that I feel like are better for myself. But I'm loving it for what it is right now. It's important. I see a lot of people talk so down about their own work, and I do not think it's a very good thing. So here we go. Gotta have a little more emphasis, details, little muscle lines. I love this. I love this. And I'm gonna say it. I love this. I'm super proud of how quickly I was able to think of like a pose for it, and you know what? I'm very happy with it. The face is something that I'm not very fond of. It doesn't really fit the rest of the theme and style of the drawing, this particular one. But I don't think it's bad. I'm actually, like, embracing, like, hey, you know, the more cartoony face, sure, fine. It was meant to be that way. I was meant to do, like, a cartoony look. But hey, this can now be put in the pile of portfolio artwork that I am so proud of. And maybe you guys can see kind of like maybe it on the side someday. If you noticed on the stream, right hand side under my webcam, you guys can see a slideshow of some of my favorite artworks that I've did. And you can get a look for like some of the different human and animal and fantasy